Dee.
Hello.
Turkey.
Chicky, there's no time. Calm down, you chicky. Come on. We're gonna learn about narwhal stories. Sit right here.
Turkey.
Okay. So, we're gonna use comparing and contrasting. Oh, that's wrong, right? Okay. Now we're gonna compare and contrast. So we're gonna use a notebook or notepad this way. So, comparing and contrasting is like make one circle. Okay, make one circle. They make another circle.
Yeah, that's called a Venn diagram.
Yep, a Venn diagram.
Comparing and contrasting is when you look and observe two different things that are the same, that's comparing, and looking and observing for some things that's different, and that's contrasting.
So now we're going to be reading two stories. One called Narwhals, the other one called just Narwhals.
Turkey.
Chicky, where are you? Chicky, we had no time to mess around. We're about to start. And also, in the middle, you should. Come on, Chicky. Listen, or else you're going to be choked. I'll sit here. As I was saying, if you can see down here, you see that both of the things are in common. When they're in common, they go in this space. Just Narwhal has this space. Narwhals has this space. We're going to start with the story Just Narwhal first. Just no.
Turkey.
No, you cannot sleep during the story. That's it. Now wake up. Okay.
Turkey.
It's called Just Narwhal. We have some flip sequence here. Okay, let's flip to the next page.
The first page.
I'm just gonna skip that page. Just Narwhal by Lydia 8 and Rose Greening. Narwhal was a whale who thought she had no skills at all. She couldn't cook, or knit, or sing, or even catch a ball. You see, she's all stuck when she's knitting. She can't sing right. Her cooking's a bit off. And she breaks the ball every single time. I think this one's most funny with her squiggly mouth. Meanwhile, all her mermaid friends were skillful as can be. If they tried out something new, they did it perfectly. Wow, thought the narwhal every day. There's nothing they can't do, but I'm just a narwhal. I wish I had a talent too. One morning, Star and Coral cried to Narwhal in distress. Our art contest has started, but everything is a mess. This says Great Reef Painting Contest, judging today. We need a judge, said Coral, and our time is nearly up. Can you judge our paintings and decide who wins this cup? Narwhal thought, I'll get it wrong, and quickly shook her head. She told them, I'm just Narwhal. I'll find something else instead. She asked Cackling, the clownfish, to decide which art should win. The prize goes to the funniest, said Cackle with a grin. Narwhal thought, it's not enough to win the special prize, but I'm just a narwhal, so I'll check with someone big and wise. She found a big blue whale and asked, which painting is the best? The biggest, shouted Jumbo. Forget about the rest. I'm not sure size is everything, said Narwhal quietly. I'm not sure size is everything, said Narwhal quietly. But since I am just a narwhal, I'll make sure Shelley agrees. Shelley scurried around in the air, but Jojo selfishly. She said, the winner is the one that features me! As she drew a picture of herself. Narwhal looked around and thought, these choices don't seem fair. They can't judge on one thing alone. There's much to compare. There's much more to compare. Narwhal swam to join her friends. I've let you down, she cried. You need a fair, honest judge who sees how hard you tried. The mermaid smiled. If in that case, then you should judge our art. To us, you're not just narwhal, and we love you to take part. Narwhal gave a nervous smile and said, "Okay, I'll try." And she wrote a list of qualities to judge the paintings by. Narwhal swam around the art. She studied each with care. She looked at every brushstroke to make sure that she was fair. See, it says colors, theme, brushstroke, technique, effort, beauty. Right now, she has colors and theme checked off. Especially colors. There's a lot of colors. I know which one's going to win. At last she said, "Each piece of art is special in its way, but one checked every box for me. Star wins first prize today."
Yay!
Star won. She held up the shining cup for everyone to see. Then Coral rushed to Narwhal, and she hugged her gratefully. She said, "You are the finest judge we could ever have found. You're fair and open-minded, the most just narwhal around." From that day on, Narwhal will judge each contest she could find. Although she couldn't dance or sing, at least she didn't mind. At last, she didn't mind. She thought, "My skills are hidden. They're not obvious to see. But just like all the paintings, there's so much more to me." And in the end, in the end, she was the judge of the year.
Yay!
Now let's go to the next book called Narwhals.
Dee-dee.
The key! That's it! Now don't move ever again. And also, don't fall asleep. Okay. So remember, we still have this Venn diagram. We can also do a bit of this when we start. So, what did you notice in the Just Narwhal story? I noticed that she thought she couldn't do anything. So let's write that down.
Guys, if you would like to make your own Venn diagram about comparing and contrasting two or more different stories, do it now. Oh wait, actually, it can only fit, the Venn diagram can only fit two stories. Let's take that back. Straw! Because it has two straw. So, if you would like to make your own Venn diagram to compare and contrast two different stories you have, do it now.
So, the first one. She thought that she can't do anything. Now, what else did you notice in the story?
Also, comment the different things of Just Narwhal down in the comments.
She said that she ended up becoming the judge of the year. So, let's write, she became the judge of the year. Ducky! Come here! Come here!
Ducky!
Do you want me to take you off of this show?
Ducky! Yay!
Oh, you want me to take it off of the show? Okay! And never come back! And never come back! Anyway, let's keep writing. What did I say?
You said that she was the winner of the Judge of the Year.
She was the judge of the year.
Yeah.
She became.
Yes.
Stay there, Chucky. Okay, we're done with our second detail. Let's add one more detail about the story, Just Narwhal. Now, do we need to look back in the story?
Yes. we need the story's text to find out one last detail.
So, this is what she said. We thought that she couldn't do anything, so let's pass these pages. Also thought that. Oh. Let's write. She thought she could get she thought when she did something, everything would go wrong. Because in the story, she thought that she'd get it wrong of trying to judge. So let's write.
She thinks that if she does it, she will get the judging wrong.
She thinks doing it will make it wrong.
Turkey. Yay! Turkey.
Platypus!
Turkey. Turkey. Yay!
I'll be sitting on you. Now don't touch everything. Okay, now we have 3 details. Now, let's read this story called Narwhals.
Whoa! 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 Yay!
Moose!
Yeah!
Okay, I'm taking away your third grade multiplication chart. Now, I'm not going to take away your third grade multiplication chart if you just stay here. So stay here with the platypus. Actually, you know what? Stay here. No. Now, we're going to place your multiplication chart all folded up right here. There. Now, let's keep going. So, let's read this story called Narwhals. Then we can get into this part. Excuse me. Let's open the book. Narwhals. This is only $2.
Hey!
What did I hear?
My technical.
Okay, so we know the title is Narwhals. There's no subtitles. This one isn't really a subtitle. It's just talking about this. So none of these have subtitles. Also, let's look at the back first. What is a narwhal? We'll find out what that is really soon. Also, to give you a hint, take away the NAR and change the question mark to an E to get what a narwhal is. What do they look like? Well, we can obviously see from the page. And we don't need to find out because we already know. And it says, learn about narwhals in this simple information book that helps build reading confidence. Tail. So.
Oh
no, it isn't cut the rope time. Right now we're reading a story at the station.
Yeah.
No. No. I'm sorry if you came early to the Nom episode, but the Nom episode isn't today. Right now we're at the reading. So cartwheel back there. I'll stay right there. Anyway, as I was saying, let's finally open this book for only $2. Narwhals.
Let's go.
Let's go, says the narwhal. This is by... Oh, I forget this guy. I think this is by Camila de la Bedoyer.
It's just Spanish.
Yeah. Contents. So let's take this page for example. This is fast super swimmers. Next up is the next one called tusks. This is the one I actually want to talk about a lot, but we'll talk about that one later. So each 2 pages is one. Now you come one more time and you're being thrown where Chicky was thrown, and another time you'll be sitting on some. You'll be being smushed on something. That was even farther because he was smaller. Okay, as I was saying, let's read the contents. We can read the glossary because the glossary is really short. So, contents. What is a narwhal? What do narwhals look like? Cool home. Meet the family. Breathing. Super swimmers. Tusks. What do narwhals eat? Finding food. What's a pod? Narwhal babies. Noisy narwhals. Danger. Saving narwhals. Glossary. Let's start off with the what is a narwhal? What is a narwhal? A narwhal is an animal that lives in cold Arctic seas and rivers. This narwhal is 14 feet long. You can see it's really far. It has a long tooth that looks like a unicorn's horn. Narwhals are called unicorns of the sea. What do narwhals look like? A narwhal has a long, smooth body. Its head is small and round. Here's the tusk, which we'll learn about a bit more later. This is its flippers. This is its white belly. This is its tail.
And this is its head.
Yep, its head too. Mm-hmm. It has flippers and a tail. Its long tooth is called a tusk. Cold home. Narwhals live in the Arctic Sea. The water is very cold. Some of the water freezes and turns into ice. These animals live in the chilly Arctic too. Snowy owl, spotted seal, which is my favorite, Arctic fox, Arctic hare.
And by the way, a hare is another type or species of bunnies. Mm-hmm. They're in the bunny family.
Yeah, so this is the Arctic Sea. This mountain of ice is called an iceberg. Harp seal. This is a harp seal. I read about them. They're really cute. Mm-hmm. This is a baby harp seal. It is white and fluffy.
Very interesting.
All right, boys and girls. Okay, everyone who's reading, read this on your own. I'll give you 10 seconds to read, and if you want, we'll pause the video and read it all, and I will count in my head.
Yeah, because normally no one can read that fast in 10 seconds.
Should I make it 20?
I don't know if anyone can read in 20 seconds.
Just because it's a short page, I'll make it 15. I'll be counting. Restart. Time's up. Now let's read it together. Meet the family. Narwhals are small whales. Whales are mammals that live in the sea. Dolphins are also small mammals. This is a dolphin, and it is 10 feet wide.
Yeah, for once I was wondering if a dolphin was a baby whale, and I was surprisingly correct.
Blue whale. This is a blue whale. It is the biggest mammal in the biggest animal in the world. It's 80 feet.
Yeah.
We're making a video. Breathing. All whales breathe in air. They have a hole on top of their head. It is called a blue. We're making a video! We said that! Sorry about that. Breathing. All whales breathe in air. They have a hole on top of their head. It is called a blowhole. Air goes into the hole. Blowhole. When the whale breathes out, it sends out hot, wet air. Surprisingly. Hear this.
Yes.
Hold on, everyone. What do I get to hold this? Everyone, just try to find a way to read this like this. Look at the Yoda. Wait, why? Because of something. I'll tell you why. Only Luke. Okay, so don't put your hand. So, everyone, with this holding and this holding the other side, everyone, read this all on your own.
Okay, I'll give you about several seconds. Wait, no, we can't restart the video. We must continue. All right.
Okay.
Okay, read Super Swimmers, only this page on your own. I'll give you 15 seconds. Time's up. Sophia, if you want, you can go to mommy and
It's fine. So, I'll just read one more page, and then you guys can start with Luke. So, I'll put the others to the side. So, let's read it together now. Super Swimmers. A narwhal is a good shape for swimming. It is long and smooth so it can slip through the water. Fish and seals also have good shapes for swimming. A narwhal uses its strong tail to push through water. Now, this is the page I really wanted to talk about, so I'm going to wait till this page is done. Then you guys are going to read this page on your own.
Okay.
The reason why I wanted to talk about this page is because, do you guys think this is a narwhal?
Well,
not really. But really, if you read this information below, this is a female narwhal. She does not have a tusk. Because up here, let us read the passage. Tusks. Male narwhals have tusks. Sometimes female narwhals have tusks too. This is a female narwhal. She does not have a tusk. Most of them are like this, but some are like this one on the cover. This could either be a girl or a male. Because, well, not very likely it's a girl, but most likely it's a boy.
yes.
So, this is a female narwhal. She does not have a tusk. This is a male narwhal. His tusk is very long. Tusks are white. The tusk is long and twisted. It grows through the narwhal's lip, as you can see. What do narwhals eat is what passage you guys are going to be reading.
All right. Can I read it this time?
Give them about 15, 20 seconds to let them read it. Once they're done reading it, you read it to them.
Okay.
This passage and this passage.
For a maximum, I'll give you about 20 seconds. Oh, wait. Restart. Restart. 20 seconds on the clock. Go. Wait. Restart. I can't do it. Okay. I think I can do it now. 20 seconds. Wait. I lost count again. Okay. 20 seconds now.
I'm back. Okay. Hey, how is Chicky out again?
Ducky! Ducky, ducky, ducky! Ducky! Ducky!
As long as you don't interrupt, you can be here.
Ducky! Wow!
Wait a second, guys. We have to get our studying notepad.
Ducky!
And we can't forget the book, Just Narwhal. With all these Chicky interruptions. Okay, let's start reading again. So, did you guys all read these on your own?
Yes, we did. And now I can read it to them. Chicky, get out! Ducky!
I'll read the first page, you read the second page. So, what do narwhals eat? Narwhals hunt and eat other animals. They eat fish, squid, and shrimp. These are shrimp.
All right, the second page. I'm going to read it now. Narwhals dive underwater. As I was saying, narwhals dive underwater to find food. They can stay underwater for 20 minutes. This is a fish over here, and this is a squid. Narwhals suck food into their mouths.
Here is another way of seeing the squid.
Yeah, over here. And can I tell you a fun fact?
What?
Did you know that a squid's mouth is actually mostly the beak?
Oh, I didn't even...
There's a beak, like, at the back, in the middle of all the tentacles. Like, for example, the legendary dragon. I saw the Mickey Mouse short when they were...
Okay, yeah, we got it.
Okay.
Finding food. Narwhals use sound to find food. Now, before we go on to the 1, 2, 3, and 4, the first time I read this, I forgot about the 1, 2, 3, and 4. When I saw 3 and 4, I was like, where did 3 and 4 come from? So make sure you're looking at all the passage. Because I wasn't paying attention to these first little numbers. That's why you have to pay attention.
These were the steps to finding food.
So, finding food. Narwhals use sound to find food. 1. The narwhal makes lots of click sounds. Here's the fish. Sounds going there. 2. The clicks bounce off fish that are nearby. 3. The sounds bounce back to the narwhal. 4. It uses the sound to figure out where the food is. Using sound to find food is called echolocation. I've got the word echolocation wrong a lot of times.
Yes, and so I'm helping her.
Also, speaking of echolocation, we only have a few more pages to go till we're at the glossary, which also talks about echolocation.
All right, we're going to talk about pods now.
What is a pod? A family of narwhals is called a pod. Most pods have up to 10 narwhals in them. Sometimes lots of pods swim together. A very big group of narwhals is called a herd. There can be hundreds of narwhals in a herd. You see this? Wait, Chicky! Wait a minute. Everyone, keep reading. Everyone, I want you to read this. I want you to reread the whole passage again. And when you're done, look at our Venn diagram and see what you think we could add to it. It will be right here.
Do you have to do something?
Yeah, I'm going to go do something with Chicky. Give him about 15, 20 seconds.
Okay, 20 seconds, maximum. On the clock. Go. Wait. 20 seconds on the clock. Maximum go. Time's up.
Okay. Now, here is a herd. You see how it's big and bold like the word pod? Look what's going to happen in the glossary. Both pod and herd. So if you see a word that's bolded, like these two words, that means you know it's going to be in the glossary. So if you want to know more about it, yeah. Narwhal babies. Narwhal babies are born in the summer. A narwhal baby is called a calf. A mom feeds their calf with milk. Narwhal babies are strong. They can swim soon after they are born. A calf swims with its mom. Noisy narwhals. Narwhals are noisy. They talk to each other. Narwhals click, whistle, and squeak.
This is the bolded word of scientists. This is the one, Sophia.
Yeah. Scientists record narwhal noises. Narwhals have small eyes, but they do not see well, but they have good hearing. Small eyes. I thought it was right here, but do not get fooled by these tiny little circles. is right here is their eye.
Yeah, because you see the arrow, it's pointing here.
So, that's small eye. Narwhals use noises to find each other in the water.
Yes, they do.
Now here's some dangerous ones.
Here's where the predators come in.
Danger! Narwhals help each other stay safe. They look out for dangerous animals. These animals hunt narwhals for food. Orcas are also called killer whales. A male walrus has 2 long tusks. Polar bears pull narwhals onto the ice to eat them. Narwhals gotta be careful these guys.
Especially the walruses and killer whales, which are also called orcas.
Here's the last page. Start to think about everything we've done, because soon we're gonna get back into our Venn diagram.
Yes. And then, after that, we're going to see what's the same about them, which is comparing them.
And we do some contrasting too. Saving narwhals. Narwhals are in danger because people hunt them. People also pollute the seas, which is really bad. The trash in the sea harms animals. Also, I want to give a fact about turtles here after this. Oil spills are harmful too. So, in the trash, turtles, switching the topic to turtles, turtles love to eat jellyfish. But sometimes there's plastic bags floating around, and they think it looks like jellyfish. So they eat the plastic bag, but then they die because it isn't a jellyfish. It's a plastic bag. And they die because of, like this. Turtles think this is a jellyfish. Scientists check to make sure a narwhal is healthy. We can help keep our planet clean and safe for narwhals and all other animals. Now here's the glossary that I've been talking about like all day.
And the narwhal says, see you later. That's so funny.
See you later. Say bye to this narwhal.
Bye, narwhal. And now we're going to go to the glossary.
So, glossary. Blowhole. A hole on top of a whale's head. It is used for breathing. Mammals. Animals that have hair and feed their babies with milk. Echolocation. Using sound to find food. Pod. A family of whales. Herd. A big group of whales. Scientist. A person who finds out about nature and the world. Iceberg. A mountain of ice. Tusk. A long pointed tooth. See you later.
Bye, narwhals.
There. So, that is the book, Narwhals. Now, I actually just noticed this now. It's like peeking out of there.
Out of the water. And its other parts are deep in there, submerged.
I actually just noticed that. So,
yes, and now we're going back to our Venn diagram and comparing these two stories, narwhals and just narwhal.
So, let's think about what the book Narwhals has. So, I think before we even add any facts, but I was gonna say they both give facts and information, but this one doesn't. This is a fictional story. This one is nonfiction.
Oh, that gives me another idea.
What?
On just narwhal, if you have any more space left.
No, we don't.
Write fiction on the outside.
Fiction. We'll write fiction, nonfiction.
Yeah. Fiction is something that's not real, and nonfiction is something that is real. So nonfiction is on this side because it shows a picture of a real narwhal, while here it shows a fictional narwhal.
That they drew.
Yeah, that they made and illustrated.
So, now you guys look at the Venn diagram and think of ways, because I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So Luke, you write down ways from Narwhal, from the book Narwhals.
Yes. Wait, how do I...
Write it down, Luke. Should I open the pen for you?
Yeah. How do I open?
There.
There we go. Now, narwhals. We've been usually talking about narwhals. But over here, we've noticed in narwhals that, let's turn the pages. it shows diagrams over here to represent information. So we're going to write diagrams. This one doesn't have diagrams because it's fictional. And it only shows things that narwhals cannot do. Okay, so we're going to write diagrams because this book has diagrams that represent specific information. Diagrams. All right, that's one down. Let's look at the book again. Let's see what other things we can use to, like, fill it out. Okay, so this information, I'm not really, like, sure if this even exists at all, but I call this information box information because, you know, that this rectangle, it kind of looks like a closed box over here. That's why I call it box information. Well, mostly you see box information like away from a diagram, but sometimes it's here. All right. Since the box information in this picture is mostly in the diagram, we're just going to write box information. All right. Box information is next. Box information. Since we don't have enough room, I'll just write info for short. Or actually, yeah, I have enough room. Just need to make a line so that I know it transforms from one letter to another, then the rest. Like this. I use this in my writing. Sometimes I write letters again just because they're not good. I did that with the X also.
Are you guys all done?
Well, we got some of it.
Oh, so, what did you say?
I said diagrams. Diagrams are like these pictures over here or on the pages that show information.
And what does it say?
Box information. It's information in a rectangle. It kind of looks like a closed box over here.
I see it. So, now, is there anything else we want to add?
Let's see. So, now, let's locate other things.
So,
it has arrows. We're going to write arrows.
Arrows. Okay.
We're going to write the word arrows.
Arrows can be our last fact.
Yeah, because it shows arrows to point at specific things in a diagram or diagrams.
Okay, so now we're trying to think about things they both have in common. So they're both talking about narwhals. So we're going to put talking about narwhals.
Yes, that's one of the things that they both have in common. Not they all, it's only two. They both, talk about narwhals. This one talks about how she thinks she cannot do anything, and this one just tells facts about narwhals. So this is a more specific book, and this is like a cartoonish, because it doesn't appear on TV as a real cartoon. I'm just saying because it's fictional.
Wait. Is this a secret subtitle?
Well, not a subtitle. Well, the narwhal's just saying something. It's just that the price is covering the bubble. The thought bubble.
Oh, well.
I mean, we can try to take it out.
But that'll take our whole time. So maybe after this video, we'll pick at it a little more. I'm getting something.
What is it?
I got like a T.
I think you got it. You got it.
This seems like tweezers or something. We got one whole letter. It's T. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that.
It's okay. I can try to do it.
You try.
Okay, hold the camera, please.
This is hard. I'm gonna throw the
Yes, yes.
You got it?
Yes, read all about it. Read all about me.
That's what it says.
Read all about me.
Here you go.
Just throw it away. Right here.
So-
Even without the money, we still know how much it costs. $2. So easy.
So now, hold on a second. I just watched. How many minutes has passed?
40.
40 minutes.
Yeah, surprisingly 40 minutes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, our Venn diagram has been doing so much things for us so far.
Where's Chicky? They're over there in the corner.
Dog! Dog!
Let's go see.
Da-da. Da-da, 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 da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
No, let's go.
The kitty! Yes!
Yeah. He just gets whacked.
Okay, we might have a video situation here, so we're just gonna end the video. Hey, Chicky! Okay, bye everyone! Hey, Chicky!